Hello everyone. In this video, we are going to present our project for KNJ1072 Engineering Drawing, which is the design of a flood emergency flotation device. The recent devastating floods along the East Coast have highlighted the urgent need for readily available and effective flood safety solutions. While the comprehensive flood mitigation efforts are underway, immediate and cost-effective solutions are crucial. Our team has been tasked with designing an innovative flotation device or equipment to safeguard individuals and groups during flash floods emergencies. Based on the problem statement, we have decided to design a portable flotation device that can be rapidly deployed to assist individuals and groups affected by flash floods. The devices are made out of multiple components that can be easily assembled and possess multiple functional capabilities that are used for the flash flood victims. Next is problem analysis. I'll be analyzing the impacts of flash floods, focusing on their economic and social consequences. Flash floods can cause extensive economic damage. First, damage to infrastructure. Roads, bridges, buildings are often destroyed by the force of flash floods. This requires expensive repairs and disrupts essential services. Second, livelihood disruption. Floods can destroy crops, livestock, and small businesses. Small businesses, for instance, may face losses when inventory is damaged or supply chains are cut off. Finally, financial losses. For businesses, floods mean shutting down operations, damaged property, and loss of income. This creates a ripple effect, impacting the local economy and slowing recovery. Now, let's discuss the social consequences of flash floods. First, displacement of communities. Floods force families to leave their homes, often with little notice. Many end up in overcrowded evacuation centers, which can lead to unsafe and unsanitary conditions. Second, health issues. Floodwaters carry diseases like cholera and dengue. They also contaminate drinking water, creating severe public health crises. Post-flood outbreaks can overwhelm local healthcare systems, delaying recovery further. Lastly, education disruption. Schools are often damaged or repurposed as evacuation centers, leaving students without a place to learn. This disruption can last for months, causing long-term gaps in education for children in affected areas.
So for our first product feature, which is rough bag, our rough bag is specialized storage bag used in rafting to keep all of the component of the raft is secured and dry. It also designed to withstand rough water conditions. So for the types of bag that we were using a dry bags. It is because dry bags contain a 100% completely waterproof and also can protect items from exposed of the moisture. So for the materials we were using for this bag is a nylon bag with a waterproof coating. This will allow a rapid water drainage and quick drying of wet equipment. So for the next product feature, which is pedal. For the pedal, we were using a single bladed pedals type. This type of pedal is a content with a blade on one end and a handle on the other side. It is commonly used in a rafting activities. The pedal also can be used as safety mechanism in case there are wild animals try to harm us. So materials used for our pedal is a carbon fiber. A carbon fiber pedals is extremely lightweight, strong, and have a greater stiffness compared to other types of pedal, such as plastic, wood, aluminum, and fiberglass pedals.
So the next thing that we will have in our life raft is the life rings. So this is an emergency support that can be stored inside the boat as a backup plan if there is someone on the water or if anyone seems to be drowning, because it have a buoyancy that can float underwater. So it surely can help if there are any victims nearby and can be an emergency lifesaver. Next, we have the canopy. So this canopy acts as a protection from harsh weathers through heavy rains, wind, and cold weathers. It offers immediate protection and it prevents the victims from getting hypothermia and cold-related illnesses during the flash flood.
The water pocket provides stability to the boat, and for your information, water pocket is located under the raft. As it is explained, it provides stability for the boat to be able to maintain its position above water and not capsize when victims are slowly going into the boat. The final component that we have here is the body of the raft itself, which consists of buoyancy tube wrapped around the raft, interior of the raft, and then there's a retractable ladder at the entrance, which allows victims to go in and out of the raft easily without having to jump into the water, which might contain hazardous material or substance. This, as you can see, is the full design for a raft, where canopy is stated above the raft, obviously, and surrounded by buoyancy tube with a retractable ladder and the water bag underneath the raft. Thus, a small arc provides the entry point for victims to go in and out of the raft safely, and the ladder, which is located just in front of the gap. Next, we'll be moving on to the benefits. There are 6 benefits. I'll be explaining the first 2, which is durable and fast deployment. Our raft is durable because it is made out of PVC, polyvinyl chloride, which is a durable material, aluminium for the frames, especially the canopy, polyurethane, which provide tensile strength and is also waterproof, which is going to be placed inside the raft, the interior of the raft. And lastly, EvaFoam, which provides superior buoyancy under heavy loads, especially when maximum of 12 victims in the raft. Now let's move on to the other benefits.
So our product also have a high buoyancy because the mass of the boat is designed to be equal to the water displaced. So a lot of people can fit in the boat during the flash flood. Other than that, it is also portable because it can be stored in a ballast bag that we have designed.
For the next benefit, we already know that we provide a lightweight material and a good component for our raft, such as for our body, we were using EVA foam and thermoplastic polyurethane. So for the last one, we're using a good cost effectiveness product compared to other raft products. So for example, we're using a PVC because it has a good cost effectiveness compared to the other products.
So our investment potential will be through the high flood frequencies. Studies shows that over the past years that 85% of Malaysian natural disasters are caused by floods. Other than that, the significant economy effects that the flash attacks Malaysia will give us roughly 755.4 million annual loss.
For offers that were given, first and foremost, we an affordable pricing and financing options. By subsidized pricing, offer discount for flood-prone regions or low-income communities to make life rafts accessible. Next, we're also flexible payment plans, which is provide installment-based payment options to make the product affordable to families and small business.
Of course, when it is flooding, there will be growing demand for this low overhead, so there will be more products being released, and without us needing to increase the price whatsoever. Now let's move on to partnership with the government.
Okay, so we know that the weathers in Malaysia are not always good because there's a lot of news about flash flood, whether in East or West Malaysia. So I think there will be a lot of frequent flash flood cases in Malaysia nowadays. So I think we can get a partnership with the government so that they can purchase a lot of orders from us because I'm sure they will need a lot of safety raft to help the flash flood victims.
So to conclude our pitch video, the portable emergency life raft is a life-saving solution for Malaysians' growing flood challenges. Affordable, practical, and scalable, it meets the urgent needs of families, businesses, and organizations while offering investors high-impact opportunity. These products combines profit potential with social responsibility, empowering communities and saving lives. That will be all from us. Thank you very much.